Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I want to show you today I want to make kebab. For the kebab I have 1 kilo mince here. I washed it, you can see. And I have some thyme and mint here, which I'm going to put there. And I have some fresh dhania. I'm going to chop it into fine pieces. And I have some green chilies here. I have some spring onions here. I have 1 onion. I got 2 eggs for binding. Guys, I'm going to use black pepper, ginger, garlic. I make my own kebab. So guys, those things all I will chop it into fine pieces. So when I'm mixing my mince, I will show you all. As you can see, I'm chopping my spring onions to very, very fine. You chop it like this, very, very fine. All my green chilies fine. I make my own kebab, guys. I'll show you how I'm mixing my kebab to make. Because why? When I buy for the shop one, ready-made one, that thing got too much of masala, or that thing haven't got so much of flavor like when I make kebab chutney. So I make my own kebab. I buy mince. This is how you cut your spring onions into very, very fine. I'm just showing you all of these. You chop it very, very fine. You can see, guys, I made it very, very, very fine. And guys, I'll show you all now how I cut my green chilies. You can see I tear it in the center, and then you hold it. You make it into tiny pieces for the mince to mix in the mince. Most of the time, guys, we like to grind the green chilies and then put, but here I'm making it very, very tiny. I'm making it into half, the green chilies, and then I'm cutting. You can see this is how I cut my chilies. You cut it straight like this, and then you make small pieces. You make it very, very tiny pieces. When you're mixing your mince, that you aren't able to see so big green chilies. And I know, guys, some of them like hot and some of them like mild kebab, but I'm making hot kebab. And this is my thyme and mint. The mint and the thyme also you cut it into fine pieces. You can see you chop it into very, very fine pieces. Usually, guys, I grind them and then I put a paste like in the mince. But here I'm not grinding, I'm just cutting it all together to mix in my mince. You can see, here I'm chopping thyme and mint. Now I will chop my dhania. This is French, very, very fresh dhania, guys. So your dhania too must be chopped into fine pieces. Very, very fine pieces you have to make your dhania also. This is how you chop it, very, very fine. So guys, like this only, I will continue cutting all my greens. And guys, when I'm mixing my mince, I will show you all how I'm mixing my mince for the kebab to make. So what I'm adding, guys, I will show you all that I make my own kebab. So first I'll chop all my greens into very, very fine. I'm just showing you all now, that's how I'll chop. With my spring onions, thyme, mint, dhania, green chilies, and here I have whole onions too. I will chop these onions into very, very fine pieces. I will just chop it roughly and then I will chop into fine pieces. See guys, you must chop it into very, very tiny, small pieces. That's how I mix my... So guys, when I'm mixing my kebab, I'll show you all what I'm adding in my mince. Guys, now you can see I'm using half tablespoon black pepper on my mince. And then I have here all the onions and spring onions and the thyme, dhania, all you can see for making my kebab. And I'm using 1 tablespoon fresh ginger garlic. You can see I'm using fresh ginger garlic, 1 tablespoon. And I'm using half teaspoon ground cinnamon and ilachi. You can see. And here I'm using half tablespoon pine salt. And then guys, I'm using half tablespoon lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. You can see. And then guys, you can see I got 2 eggs here. Right now I will mix my mince properly to make my kebab. And guys, I'm using 1.5 tablespoon mixed masala. You can see I'm using 1.5 tablespoon mixed masala. And now I'll mix my kebab. You can see how it goes. I'll mix it together, then I will bind and make round and make keep. Guys, you can try it at home. Comes out very, very tasty. Neil, you watching? You must make like that. You can use lamb mince, or you can use with other mince. You can make too, beef mince if you want, but you must add all your greens and all to make your own kebab. That's how guys I make my own burgers too. And Dawn, you also watching, son? You watch it too. And you two make like this. Brent, my son, you two. How's my kebab go, Brent, Trinity, Neris, and McNeil, Nali. Watch my kebab how I make. And Jordan, you also, boy. That's how I make my kebab. Comes out very, very tasty, guys. You can see your mince must be mixed properly. So I have everything here. I have black pepper, spring onions, dhania, mint, thyme, ginger garlic, lemon juice, eggs. So I make my own kebab. It's nice to buy your own and make, because in the shop we're buying, we don't know it's washed or not washed, and they put it this like that extra masala, which doesn't taste nice when I make kebab chutney. But like this, when you make, It comes out very, very tasty, guys. All my viewers, you wanna watch, y'all can make your own kebab. And thanks for the mince, Donovan. So guys, you can see I mixed it everything now. So I will wash my hand and I'll show you all how I make my kebab. You make like this in your hand. You see guys, you make like this. You make your own kebab. So guys, when I'll roll all my kebab, you can see how I rolled. So when I'll roll it all, I'll show y'all. Then I will freeze it, keep it in the freezer. Whenever I'm cooking, guys, I will take it out and make kebab. As you can see how it's coming out my kebab. I'm rolling and putting. And then I'm trying to make some burger, you can see. You can make burger also. Your own burger, you can fry and have a burger. And that's how I'm rolling it, you can see guys. And so now I will just put it for 1 minute in the oven and take it out, and then I will pack it up. So whenever I'm making my kebab chutney, guys, and I will use it. You can see. See guys, that's how my kebab. I'm gonna make a lot now. I got still a lot more to make with that 1 kilo mince. And now I'm binding them all together. That's how my kebab come out. I make my own kebab. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy it. Share it, please.